So my friend said that she herself and several of her coworkers saw a spirit-like mist rise from one of her patients' bodies the very moment that that patient died and transitioned. She said over. The first time she saw it, it scared the hell out of her, but they all just got used to it. She said that she started to view it just as the patient being released from all of their suffering. They were finally free. She also told me about this time where she was with a patient and that the friend stated that he could see that his friend was at the foot of his bed and wanted him to come along with him. And she mentioned that she saw a mist-like blob at the foot of his bed. She couldn't really make out what it was. It didn't really form any kind of, like, let's say, humanoid type of figure or anything like that. It was just a blob, and she could definitely see like a mist starting to form at the foot of his bed. The thing is that the patient that was in the bed and saying that he could see that his friend was at the foot of his bed, he didn't know that his friend who was in the same accident that he was in had just died and just transitioned just a few minutes earlier, and that he was burned horribly in the car accident that they were both in. His friend that he was seeing was dead. That blob that she was seeing, that mist, she assumes that it was his friend coming to take his friend back with him. She said that her and the rest of the staff decided not to tell him that his friend had already died and that he was seeing, like pretty much the ghost of his friend, because they didn't want his last moments or his last hours to be grief stricken. So they just let him be. But she did say that what she did tell him is that if he wanted to go along with his friend, if he wanted to go with him, that it was okay. Minutes later, he also died. He also transitioned. Said that she herself and two other nurses saw the mist rise together and depart through the window. She said, of course, she can never use their names or any names because of her field and where she works, but she said that she'll never forget that situation. She literally saw the mist rise together and depart out of the window together as that patient, like right after that patient died. After he said